Good morning. Today we're talking about the fight for right. So, what does the fight for right mean for you? Is it the fight for right for taking your best care of yourself? Is it about listening to your inner voice? Is it about what you feel to do for other people? Is it about speaking to your local government people about your views and what you feel is important? And is it about showing love and kindness to people no matter what they choose and, choosing to be your best self regardless of what's going on around you? So the important thing, I guess, for us is to do what we feel in our heart is right, whether that's right for us personally or right for our body or right for our spirit, right for our mind. It's like learning to be in tune with what you feel is right for you at this particular time. So it's very difficult to do what's right in a climate where our freedom is being reduced. But within where we're stuck, I would like you to very much get back in tune with your own spirit and your own heart to do what you feel is important for you and to do what you feel is right for you. And the interaction between, I'm going to say God or the Savior and yourself is really important to have, and to, prayerfully consider what is right for you every day of your life to have that connection. So I just wanted to do a very brief video today and just to clear a bit of energy about this fight for right. If you feel strongly about things that are happening, you need to talk to your local member of parliament, or you need to choose to be loving and kind no matter what people choose themselves. We allow other people to choose what they will do or to choose what is the right thing for them. So let's go into our solar plexus chakra, because this is where you're going to have your personal power from and what you believe is important and what you enact because of what you feel is important. So taking action is really what comes up here. And then the stomach is connected here. So what is your stomach telling you? All right, so digestive problems come up, and petitgrain oil. So I guess we could ask ourselves, what are you not digesting in life? What is it that's hard to swallow and hard to really get down? All right, so petitgrain oil is about ancestry. All right, petitgrain invites healthy awareness and balance. It encourages those who view any departure from tradition as a betrayal of the family to release the fear of disapproval and forge the path that is right for them. It also reminds those who desire to disconnect from their family of origins be willing to see the positives of healthy family connection. Petitgrain invites all to see the gift of their ancestral traditions and will assist them in their efforts to heal unfinished and unresolved ancestral issues. So what's in your family tree that needs healing? What things are stuck? What do you think is coming to the fore now that you need to help process for your family? So let's go in the throat chakra now. All right, so what comes up is vulnerable, feeling vulnerable. So what area of your life are you feeling vulnerable in now? Is it your health? Is it your happiness? Is it your peace? Is your freedom? What is it that is vulnerable? And funny enough, larynx comes up. And marjoram oil. Now, marjoram's the oil of connection. So I might use Kim's book here. And good morning to whoever's on this morning, an unscripted one. If you want to say hi, that would be lovely. If there's something that you feel vulnerable in, if you can mention it, that would be helpful. All right. I enjoy close connection in human relationships without intruding on another's privacy. I show care respectfully. All right. I take pleasure in making things last. With firm personal boundaries, I'm able to behave warmly and increase my trust in social situations. And at the moment, I think we're being promoted in having little trust and also to suspect that everyone else has a problem. So we need to operate from a base of trust. We have to trust divinely that we're going to receive inspiration to help ourselves and our families. We have to trust our body to carry us through whatever we have to do, and we have to trust our mind to be there. Okay, let's go back. So if we are able to do what we feel is right for us, it will be of great benefit to us and to others. I feel strongly that we all have a role to play, that we all are born at this time to present something to the world. We're here to be strong people for right and for good, and to share light. We all have light within us. We're born with that light. We call it the light of Christ. But however you see that, you're here to shed your light, and you're here to help others show their light. And no matter what happens around us, we have to be our best self and try and, encourage others to be their best self as well. All right, let's go into our brow chakra. All right, so now what comes up is perception. So what is your perception? We might be feeling right now that the world is dangerous, that we can't do the things that we need to, or that, it's hard to take care of ourselves. And I guess it is at the moment. But I guess we need to do the best that we can do with these difficult circumstances. So what is it that you desperately need right now? Is there someone else out there that would be wanting to help you with what you want or need? And are you willing to help someone with what they want or need? Can we use our Energy Works group as a basis for, helping each other with what needs to happen right now? So if you're on the call and you would like to comment, that would be really helpful. So what is your perception, and how can we help you with your perception? How can we improve your perception? How can we help you to feel the power that you're here to use? Because you're here for a reason. You weren't born at this time by accident. All right, Catherine's mentioned her friend Mary is suffering greatly with sciatica. Okay, so we can dedicate to Mary. Is there anyone else that we should dedicate to? Please put in the group if you have someone you need to dedicate to. Oh, that's good, Catherine. She's feeling great about herself. That's wonderful. All right, let's go into the 7th chakra. All right, our central nervous system. So your daughter Christy is struggling with the lockdown and homeschooling. I think there's many people struggling with that. So what comes up is depression. Well, I guess depression is getting stuck in the past, isn't it? Believing that nothing better can happen, that all the best times have been. All right, so we're going to use myrrh oil here. So myrrh is very grounding, connects you to your mother and to Mother Earth. So are you getting to connect to Mother Earth? So myrrh helps the soul to feel love and nurturing, helps to feel the love and nurturing presence of a mother. I like this one. Myrrh oil inoculates individuals from the emotionally adverse and harmful effects of the world. So I think that's a great oil to use at the moment. Her 5-year-old is acting out because he misses preschool and is becoming aggressive because of being stuck at home. Well, if your child needs to go to preschool, then maybe you have to speak to the teachers about that. So myrrh assists individuals in feeling safe and secure. So you could diffuse it in your home to help everyone feel more secure. So feelings of trust are replaced with feelings of fear and a belief the world is unsafe. And this is when the mother-child bond has been disrupted. So myrrh assists individuals in letting go of fear through re-establishing a healthy connection to the earth and to one's own mother. Myrrh rekindles trust within the soul. So as the individual learns to once again live in trust, confidence in the goodness of life returns, and the soul feels safe and more at home. All right, so now we need to go into the heart chakra. And also here comes up Melissa oil. Now, Melissa oil is the oil of light. So we all need a little bit of light at the moment. So this is from Kim's book. The song of my own heart's knowledge is revealed to the universe as I give thanks and offer blessings for another day of loving and living. So she could use the myrrh and the melissa in her home to help lift up the vibration. All right, I'm fearlessly serene, clear-sighted, confident, and assured. And we're back to the third chakra. Another oil again. So bergamot. So bergamot's about self-acceptance. So bergamot relieves feelings of despair, self-judgment, and low self-esteem. It supports individuals in need of self-acceptance and self-love. Bergamot invites individuals to see life with more optimism. Bergamot is wonderful for those who feel down and hopeless. It awakens the soul to hope and offers courage to share the inner self, reigniting optimism and confidence in the self. It imparts true self-acceptance. Bergamot teaches individuals to let go of self-judgment by learning to love themselves unconditionally. So my sister Simone and her partner apparently have been doing different country evenings. So they will have food from that country, dress up from that country, and enjoy music and things from that country. So perhaps with your daughter, Christy, she could ask the preschooler which countries he would like to learn about, and they could pick different countries to learn about and make different foods from that country and to have a go at different aspects. Sometimes having a picnic in the lounge room can be a fun idea, or a picnic in the backyard. Making an adventure or cubby house, or different aspects of, using our intuition and our guidance to help our family enjoy this time. So it's an unprecedented time, and we don't have huge instruction of how to make it wonderful. But I believe in each of you that you can do that. So now we're going to use Jenny's book, still in our third chakra. All right, so feeling like no one ever notices me. So are we in the local government area? Is someone in the local government area then can drop off something to her? Is there a service that does drop-offs of something if you can't go in that area? All right, I'm attracting love wherever I go. I'm excited about all the possibilities that lay before me. So what can be exciting for you to look forward to? What can you make or do or have a go at that you never have, that you want to? All right, so procrastination is coming up. Could the preschooler make some cookies and drop them off to their friends and, do a knock and run? All right, I'm open to and deserving of the very best life has to offer. How would the very best look for you? What is it that you could expand your personal power in? So our third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, is weakened by self-consciousness. So where is self-consciousness stopping you from embracing your power, making a difference and getting out there? Again, the stomach comes up. How is your stomach going with all this anxiety-provoking things that are happening? I'm worthy of love, kindness, and respect, regardless of what I have done. I'm able to see past my weaknesses and allow them to become my strengths. So Catherine's mentioned, yes, she does a lot of things with the children, but two are on the spectrum and find it hard to cope with disruptive routines. That's true. I saw a clip of, I think a mother took her autistic child, he's a teenager, to the supermarket, and they had a bin of things for sale, and it was all disorderly. So he sat there and painstakingly put everything in order and all in the right pile. So, do they have some desire to clean something up or to make something orderly? What is it that they could take charge of and put into order if that's what they like? So the myrrh oil would be very grounding for the children too, help them to, settle and be peaceful. And Melissa brings light to a situation. So then we can help have more light and inspiration within our home to help us know how best to deal with our problems. So probably the children have digestive problems, Catherine. So if you think about your microbiome, what lives in your gut determines how your brain works. So a lot of children that have these learning difficulties have gut issues. And so helping their gut to work more effectively is very powerful for these children. So getting rid of fungal infections and unwanted bacteria in their gut, helping their immune system to be strong to fight these bugs. So if we talk about our immune system for a moment, our spleen is part of our immune system. So this is in our third chakra. So stressing about other people comes up in the spleen. And I guess we often feel when we love people, we want to do that. Hello, Marissa. So Catherine's mentioned they're extremely smart kids and don't have learning difficulties. They can't regulate their emotions. That's their difficulty. Comes up with viruses. So you could use the oils in combination. You could either diffuse them or you could put them in a roller and roll them on kids' feet. If they're resistant, I would put them in the diffuser and then everyone will get the benefit of them. So what comes up in the spleen is emotional conflicts. I guess we all have emotions that we're feeling right now, and it's okay for everyone to feel the emotions that they have and even to talk about the emotions. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be fearful. And it's okay to discuss those and work through the emotions. Are the emotions different colours for the kids? Could they use colours to help show their emotions? The colour orange comes up. This is from Ina Siegel's book. She says, orange is used in most of the remedies suggested for healing unhealthy emotions because it has the ability to bring all the emotions to the surface for clearing, playing a powerful role in healing a wide range of issues. Orange also assists in treating fear, loneliness, and depression. It improves immunity and vitality. It awakens sexual and creative energy. Hi, Leslie. So this is Ina Siegel's book, The Secret Language of Your Body. So orange symbolizes warmth and prosperity and creates feelings of optimism, enthusiasm, courage, determination, and spontaneity. Orange can help people bond in relationships by teaching them how to give and receive love. It connects people to their wisdom and intuition, allowing them to experience joy and laughter. It helps people deal with loss, grief, and shock. Orange also helps release self-consciousness, shyness, and embarrassment. As a colour of movement and change, it also stimulates and increases the pulse rate. All right, when a person has an intense attraction to orange rays, this can indicate a shock or trauma that is keeping them from moving forward or being in the present. Orange has the ability to stir up and bring old emotions to the surface for healing. So perhaps if they could use orange at home today, and if you're available to help do some clearing, you can clear some of the emotions that come up for the children and address what they are. And I think I haven't worked on it yet, but I saw an article talking about birth trauma. So it is a trauma that is within us, and our umbilical cord, I guess, being cut in our umbilicus is the first scar that we have. And so often scars need healing. Often scars have things stuck in them. So orange assists with healing digestive, adrenal and kidney disorders. It's strengthen the spleen and the pancreas. So, of course, we need at the moment to strengthen our spleen. Our spleen is always connected with low self-esteem. So it aids in the assimilation of oxygen through the respiratory system. So we're all probably needing to breathe more, to get more fresh air, and to try and slow down our breathing and to breathe fully into our belly to allow the best oxygen flow through us. Orange can also help restore mobility to the joints, release muscle spasms, and strengthen the lungs. Use orange to treat asthma, bronchitis, colds, inflammation, rheumatism, gallstones, gout, lung problems, mental exhaustion, tumours and ailments of the mucous membranes and kidneys. It stimulates appetite and can help with conditions such as anorexia, intestinal disorder, bowel problems, mental breakdowns, depression, abuse, and emotional and mental paralysis. Orange helps balance hormones, aids with fertility problems, and helps the body heal. So too much orange can create anxiety, intensify fear and worry, and keep you stuck in the post. So if you're called to wear an orange scarf today, or to eat something orange, or to have an orange picture up. If you feel called to that, let's use it to help those around us to feel better. Okay, so still in the third chakra. So gallbladder problems is coming up. So I'm using feelings buried alive. So gallbladder can have feelings of bitterness, feelings of anger, wanting to force things. So wanting to force things. So feelings being stored in the gallbladder. And so, we can have anger and resentment, being galled. Being depressed can be also in the gallbladder. Aggression, many feelings can be stuck in there and, cause us to feel, almost inebriated with anger. Guilt also comes up. And I guess, I don't know if you've ever heard of Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian kind of prayer. It was used by, I don't know if it was a psychologist or a psychiatrist in Hawaii for an asylum for people that had mental disorders. And he used this process in a room, never spoke to these people. And it's about, thank you for this problem that you're showing me. I'm sorry for whatever part I've contributed to this problem. Please forgive me and I love you. And so it's like as he did this process with all the files of these inmates, they all got better bar one and they closed the asylum. So each of us need to make peace with what's going on in the world and to do the Ho'oponopono process with the things that are bothering us right now, so that we can have a shift and we can own our part and we can allow others to own their part too. So I would encourage you all to look that up. It's HO'Oponopono. And you can look that up. I can type it in, I guess. There we go. And look that up and have a go and use it for the things that you're stuck on, for the things that are difficult. You could do that process, Catherine, for your grandchildren, for your daughter, to help them. Whatever presents to us is an opportunity for growth and learning. So we want you to be your best self. We want you to help make the most progress. These difficult times are here to grow us. We can't allow them to stop us from being who we are. You need to fight for the right thing for you. You need to fight in a healthy and happy and spiritually connected way. Do what you feel inspired to do and do it with love. Okay, any other comments or anything else anyone would like to work on before we close? All right, one more thing. So the 8th chakra is actually from the bottom of our feet into the ground. So it's like we are actually connected to the earth through our energy field. So we need to have that earth connection. So this chakra 8 is also about connectedness. We need to feel connectedness to each other, to the earth, to our heavenly connection. So basil oil comes up here. And basil is the oil of renewal. So the symptoms of adrenal exhaustion help identify the main moods that are improved with basil, primarily fatigue, low energy, being overwhelmed, and the inability to cope with life stresses. The smell of basil oil brings strength to the heart and relaxation to the mind. This oil is also excellent for states of nervousness, anxiousness, and despair. Basil oil supports those who are under a great deal of mental strain. It brings rejuvenation of vital forces after long periods of burnout and exhaustion. Basil oil may strengthen the adrenals and restore the body to its natural rhythms of sleep, activity, and rest. So include that in your diffuser if there's sleeping difficulties in your home. Basil oil is also helpful for recovery from negative habits. It gives hope and optimism to the tired soul. Basil may assist an individual in giving up false stimulants. By increasing natural energy, it helps individuals to achieve greater balance and health. In short, basil is indicated for those who are weary in mind and body, and for those in need of strength and renewal. All right, so we're just going into our aura, second layer of the aura. So this is emotions within and for others. So a stagnant accumulation of energy. So Donna Eden and Carolyn Cooper teach people to fluff up their aura. So go all around your aura to help move the energy in your aura. And you need to have movement too, just to move the life force within you. What's coming up is stubbornness. So what are you feeling stubbornness about? All right, the fourth layer of the aura now, which is about our interactions, our relationships, and our bonds. So present relationships. So which relationships for you right now are difficult? So the fifth chakra and the fifth layer of the aura. So leaking energy. So we're going to plug in as if your aura has been sealed and it is whole and able to operate to protect you and to help you interact with those around you in a loving manner. So I'd like you to imagine that you have a suit that you put on every day, rainbow-coloured Teflon suit that whenever people throw poo at you, it just slides off. You can see whatever you need to see, but you don't have to be attacked. At the end of the day, you hose off your suit and hang it up, and when you start the next day, you put it on again. And understand that people that attack are having problems themselves. Don't take it personally. Anyway, I send you love, and I hope you can fill yourself with light and be a light to those around you, and use your oils to help lift your vibration, lift the vibration in your home. Pray for clarity, pray for help, pray for inspiration for your problems right now, and we can pray for each other. Okay, hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for those that jumped on. All the best.